Welcome to MacroCode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today we are going to proceed with the hospital management system using Blazor. So as you can see, this is our home page, and we are going to change actually this template. So if you want to see how this is going to be updated, so stay tuned and also subscribe to our channel. We notice 90% of you guys are watching our videos and you haven't subscribed. So if you come to system codes, it will actually redirect you to the login page. So I can log in, and you can see these are some of the codes that I have. So I can add a new code here. So you can see here we have the gender, the person who created, the marital status, education level. So these are groupings. Then you have the system codes. So these are now the options. For example, gender, we have male and female. Marital status, you have married, single, and widow. So you can add as many options as possible. So you can see you're able to select the various options. For example, religion, you can do here Christian. Let's do Muslim. Then here you can give it a name, Muslim. Then you can say this is the order. So if you save this, then you'll be able to see the options here. So I think we need to check our pagination if it's okay, and you can see it's actually not working. Then you have the departments. We have the IT, we have the finance, human resource, radiology, cardiology, and all these are options. Then you have the countries. You can add new country as well, so that's fine. So today I want us to do something. So I want us to display the list of users. Remember, we had actually logged in, but we don't have the list of users here. So if you go to the database, you'll be able to see we have a list of users, and you can see these are actually users. So we need to display these users so that you can manage them. So let's go to our code. So on our code, so this is how it looks. So we have those guys who are following our videos and you haven't subscribed. So we notice 90% of you guys are watching our videos and you have not subscribed. So let me try to put this way. Then we can go to our services. Then I'm going to create a service. So let me stop this particular application. Then here I can just go here. Then we can create a service. So let me just create a class, and we can call these user repository. So repository. Then we can add that. So it's kind of the same thing from what we've been doing. So I'm going to create also an interface. So just come here and we can create an interface. So if I just do that, so then I'll just do here user repository. Then here we can borrow some of the methods that we have here. So you can see this one. So I can have them here, and we can now replace this with application user. So I don't know if we have our application user. Yes. So under data, you realize that we have our application user and we actually extended this. So in case you want to modify the identity user, so you can do this, inherit, and you can update this information here. So that's fine. So if we go back to our user repository, then we can place this here. So this is the user. So I'll just do here user. Then you can say get users async, get user by ID. You can get add user async, and also we need to change this here. So this we can call it a user. Then also this is a user. Then here we can also do delete. So you can have this as delete. Sorry. So you can do here. Let me try to change that. User. Then this is also user. So these some of the methods that we have. Then this user, if you go to our service, we are going to implement this. So I'll just do here, and we can implement this interface. So if you just hover here, you should be able to see this implement interface. So if I click on it, then I'll be able to get this particular method. So we need to implement all of this. But here I need to have our constructor. So that's fine. But for the users, we need to do something. So here I can say I can have the public DB context. I can also have let me show you something. We can have read only, then user manager. So user manager. So this is what we use to manage users. So I can also have here, so there we go. It's giving us the options. So let me just define, then it will. So we can do your private, then sign in manager as well. And also we have the roles. So we can do private, then you can see role manager. So then we can now have, we also have the user manager that's already there. So we need now to have our constructor. So there we go. So you can see our constructor here. We have the application DB context, user manager, and all that. So if you go to get users, so this one, if I just do here get all users, so if I just do that, we can actually do variable users, then you can return. So here, but here I just want to use, so I want to change something on our interface and the users. So this is task. So that's fine. So if we come to users, you can do here async, then I can do here await. This is to sync, to list async, then I can return. So I can return the user. So you can see that's fine. Then we can add the user here. I can say add the user. So if we do that, you can see we have that. But now I want us to do something. So creation of a user, I want us to say, so this is the user. So here we need to use something called user manager, using a user manager. So if I just do that, then I can have a result. So you can see, so this application user, do you have created on? We don't need this. So you can see result, create user manager, and you can see password. So here I need to pass the password. So do you have the password on our model? So if we go here, do you have the password? We don't have. So what we need to do is we need to, every time we create a user, we need to generate a password. So for now, I'll just do here password. Then if we do that, then you can do, you can check the result. So you can say if this dot succeeded. So here I can do await. Sorry, I can do await. Then this will be create async. Then also this we can do here async. Then we can do here succeeded. Then we can return the user. So we can return the user. And also if the user is created, you can assign roles. But do we need that? No. We can just return the user. So if we have an error with that, then we can return the errors here. You can see here we can do return. So here I'll just do variable errors. I'll just say here, I'll just do here string, then then it will give me all the list of errors. Then I can return, or I can return null. But we'll be able to see, we need to ensure that we always return, we need to return the errors in case we have any error. But deletion is straightforward. So I'll just do here sync. Let me zoom this. So here again, you see, find the user. So that's fine. So if the user is null, return null. Remove the user in the database. So you can delete the user, then you can return that. So you can get the user by ID. So this one I can do async. Then here Copilot will be able to help us. So you can see find the user by ID, and we are going to, so this one, we need this. So just remove that, and you are going to, so this is actually a string. So that is a string. So you can do that. So let me just find something here. You need to get it. So I'll remove this, and you're able to get that. So this one, we should now update our interface. So if you go to our interface, this should be string. Also, this is a string. So you can check. So here, if you go to our user, now we have that. Then get users, that's okay. Update user. So there we go. So you can have this as a sync. Then here, we can do, so you can do here, update user. So if we do that, get the existing users. If there is nothing, return null. Then we can update this. So you can update all the fields that are there. So let me just do that. This is the user. Any other information? So you can check on the application user. So you can do all these information needs to be updated. So up to here. So if you come to here, we need to say, can do this. Sorry. Can do national ID. This is national ID. We can also do gender. You can have the gender in case the gender has been changed. You can also do here blood group in case blood group has been changed. So you can also do marital status, and that's fine. So after doing that, then we need now to update our application. So username, then email, phone number, then you can update. So you can see result, then you can do if succeeded, then it will return, else it will return null. So that is how you update. Then if we check at the top here, I think this is our service is now okay. So we have everything implemented. So there's an error somewhere. So let's just check. What does it say? So it is telling us delete user async. Where is it? We have the, did we remove it? We have the delete user. So this is expecting a string here. So we should now remove this. And it should be, so this should be okay. So here, we now have our user repository. So you can register this here. So where is it? Where was it? Here. So you can register this here. So if I just copy this, I can add this here, then you can have a user repository, then you can have the interface here. So that's fine. And also we need to import it. So if you go to components, imports, then we can have our, we can inject it here. So you can call this user. Then we can call this user service. So we should now be good to retrieve the data, that is the user information. So if we go to pages, I'm going to create a folder called users. Then on these users, I can create a Razor component, call it users list. Users list. Then I can add that component, and we are going to borrow some details from what we've been doing here. So I'll just copy this for system codes list, then I can paste it here. Then if you check at the top, we need to call these users. So that is the root. Then here we can check, so you can see this is the application user, that's okay. So we can call this system users. Then we can say add user. So we can remove this. Then I want us to change something here. So this should be application user. Then we can call these users list. So we are borrowing from what we've been having. Then you can have this as application user, and you can call this system. You can call it system user. So these users, what does it say? Cannot be the same as the enclosing. So you can call this system users list. Then if we check at the top, we need to replace this here. Then we need also to replace it here. Then this will be system. So this should be system. Let me just undo. Call the system user. Then if we do that, then this should be the list. This is list. This is list. But there's something we need to change. So here you can see we need to get. So we are actually using our service. So this get, this should be application user. And here we need to say get all system users. Then this should be get. So the service here should be user service. User service. Then this should be get users async. Then this should be system users. Then this should be get all system users. Then this is system user. So we'll be using this to edit. Then we need to replace this here with get system user by ID, and this should be string. That's fine. Also this is the case, we can delete. Also we have here system user, we can delete a user. This should also be a string, and that's fine. Then this search here should be application user. Application user. Application user. Then this should be user. So you can search. So this we can do search first name. You can also search middle name. Do you have middle name? Second username. We can even search username, and you can search those who created. Then also filter. These can be application user. So this one we can do here full name. That's fine. Then we can do your user. Then this should be user dot first name. You can also do your user dot last name, or you can even do full name here. So that is as simple as that. Then if we check at the on here, we can say there are no system users. Then loading, we can say loading system users. Then we need now to alter something. Search for system users. System code. So this should be system users. Then here we need to change this to application user. We need to change this to application user. Then if we change that, then we should be good. So there are some things we need to change. So here we have the application user. Then here we need to say this is we need to change some labels here. So you can say user ID. So these is our headers. Then this header we need to do here ID. Then here we can say first name. Then we can say middle. Can say here, or we can call this full name. Can call username. Then you can also have email address. These are some of the headers. So if you check on our application user, what other names can you can do phone number. Can do phone number. Here we can do phone number. Can do phone number. So I'll remove this. Then we can also do here, check for another thing. You can do here gender. So let's just do gender. You can do here gender, or you can call it sex. So why do we have this? Cannot convert that. So if we check this application user, this one is saying something is not right here. So table, so that's fine. Let's see, have we tampered with something? So we need to check. So if I copy this line, come back here and update, can call this application user, then this should be ID, then this is a user ID. So I think this is not tempered, so we need to change something at the top here. So if we check on our table, that's fine. This should be system users list, and let's see the models that we've just used. So that's okay. So scroll down. So this is system users, then this is okay. Then we have here, we need to change these labels. So here we need to do ID, and you can have this as ID. You can also do your full name. You can have this as full name. You also need to do email address. You can have this as email. You need to do phone number. You can also have this as a phone number. Sorry. You can also have this as phone number. Then we need to also add, so this will be closed here. We need to also add gender. So gender, we can do gender, then the description. Then you can call this sex. Then the edits are okay, so that's fine. Ensure that we have the same headers as our table data. So we have the user ID, we have the full name, email, so we need the user name. So we missed that. So we need to copy this here, paste it here, then you can enclose this. Then you can call this username. So username. So this will be username. Then email address, phone number, sex. Then you have the options. So then that's okay. So the next thing that we need to do, remember we need to add this to our navigation menu. So we are going to add this to our layout. So where is our layout? So layout, navigation menu, then you can add users here. So you can call this system users. So this is system users. Then we need to provide the root. So if you copy that, come here, then we need to add it here. So let's relaunch our app and see. So if you are following our videos and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And also if you want the source code, you can get the source code using the link down below. So, and also if you need to give us some coffee, you can buy us a coffee. A hot one will be good. We'll really appreciate. And that will go a long way in ensuring that we provide you guys with more content. So we have an error. So some services are not able to be constructed. So here you can see we have the repository. So there is something that we need to add. You see the sign manager, all this, we need to ensure that we have them taken care of. So what I want us to do is we need to check something. So I want us to go to our app, that is our program.cs. Then there's something I want us to do. Go to our add identity. Do you have something like that? Add identity. So this one, I want us to change something here. So I want us to say add identity. Then once we add identity, I want us to add that. Then we can also add. So I don't know if we say add identity core. So let's just add identity core, we need to add something here, identity role. So does it accept that? If we do this, that's okay. So I want us to add identity. So change this to add identity. And also we can do add sign-in manager. Can do add role manager. So add sign-in manager, add sign-in manager. You can also add to the application user. So if we check on our user, we have done. So I think we only have sign-in manager. We have the role manager, and sign-in manager. User manager, we've not added it. So we can come here and you can also say add user manager. Then you can pass the application user. So if we launch our app now, we should be in a good position to get the list of users and proceed. So you can say scheme already exists. So what does it say? Already exists. So let me just come here. Let's just come here on our program.cs. I want us to change something. So let's just comment this here up to here. So if we do that, then let's relaunch our app again. So I want us to, so here we have add scope user redirect, so that's fine. So let's relaunch our app and see. So it is failing to instantiate our application. So scheme already exists. So there is something wrong. So I want us to change something. So you see this, what we've done here of this one. So we need to remove this. You see this add authentication, and we are doing add identity cookies. So here, I want us to remove this, and you can just do this way. Then we can have this here. So if we do this, then it should solve our problem. So we just go here and relaunch. We should be okay. So let's see. So there we go. Our app is launching. So that is cool. So if we go to system users, you can see it is redirecting us to the login. So if I just sign in, then it says an object reference not set to an instance of an object. So let's just proceed. Let's see the other areas. So this is okay. So this is okay. So I want us to come here and check. If you go to our services under users, so that is the get users async. So if we come here, I want to see if it will hit here. So if I click here, you can see it is hitting our breakpoint. If I proceed, it is getting the list of users. So you see this is the list of users. So we have a problem somewhere, and I already know where the issue is. So if you go to our that is the pages under users, you realize that we were using something called, we wanted something called gender, then the description. So on our service, we need to ensure that we include this. So let me just remove this. So if we say include, then we say, sorry, into bracket, then we just need to do x dot gender. So that's fine. So let me just do here the dot, one dot per line rule. Then you can also have it here. You can also have it everywhere we are retrieving the data. You can have it. So that's fine. So let's relaunch again and see. So there we go. So let's just launch. So if you haven't subscribed until this particular point, please consider subscribing, like the video, and comment down below. So I'll just sign in. There we go. So we still have an issue. So let's just check where the issue is. So let's go to our users list. Then the user, this is the users. So here we have the, so let's see. So here if we check here, we need to check, so this is the user ID, get all users. So we need to check this if we are getting anything here. So let me relaunch our app, try to refresh. So there we go. If we proceed, you see we have the users here. So the issue is not there. Let's check our gender. The gender is not yet there. You can see this gender is null here. So that means this is failing because of that. So let's just change this to something else. I think we were not saving gender. So let's just do here date of birth. So here we can go back to users. Then I can change this to DOB. Then you can have this as date of birth. So I'll replace that. And also you can call this date of birth. So let's update this and see. So I'm going to relaunch this again. Then we should be able to see. So that is this should be okay now. So let's see how that works. So if I just go to system users, sign in, then there we go. So if we proceed, you can see we now have our users. So we have the full name, username, email, phone number, and date of birth. So that is now one of the things that we've done. So you've been able to retrieve the users from this particular table, and you have all the information. So we can add some information here. So for example, we have I think there are some details that you haven't saved, so we can be able to do that later. So that is it for this particular episode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, like the video, and see you in the next episode. Bye.